What's up, my YouTube friends? Austin, the camera's already overheating. We've been out here for like 2 seconds. All right, guys, you can see behind me, this is like the green machine. We're taking it back like old school. I love this green, and this is original paint. I'm gonna say I thought this thing was repainted and it wasn't. You guys are gonna wanna make sure you watch this whole video. We're gonna have a ton of fun going through the inside and outside of this, as well as showing off this awesome top that was put on. And can you believe this top goes even higher? So make sure you guys stick around to see that. What you probably wanna know is how did we get these 285/70/17s on there? And we'll go show you guys that. Let's start off with the front of this thing. Let's go check it out. So I think you guys need to just rotate your head, maybe the screen, turn your phone sideways a little bit, so that way you can read these awesome Method wheels. So you guys let me know what you think. Comment below, do you like the bronze wheels with the green? Is it a yay or nay? I'd love to hear what you guys think. I personally am totally digging it, and I love it because the black beadlock on this is going to tie in the rest of the components, such as the front bumper, the rhino lining, a lot of the suspension components, and even the inside of this van. So that is really cool. So we're running a 17 by 8.5 inch wheel on this, and we have that 285/70/17 tire, which is freaking killer BFG. On the front of this, we did do our Baja grocery getter kit. That's our 6-inch kit. And we're also running the Fox Red. You can't even hear me, the helicopter. Can you guys tell we're by an airport? Did you know that? I wonder how many videos that we have where it's like something crazy is flying over and whatnot. So we are running our Fox Reservoir shocks in this, and that is awesome. We're also gonna have our extended radius arms on there, and you can see we've pushed this wheel forward a ton, because if there was a normal bumper on there, we would have to cut that. However, with our tube winch bumper, there's a ton of room in there for that tire clearance, even if this thing comes up. So we started talking about the bumper. Let's go finish it off and check that thing out. So as we come up to the front of this thing, you're gonna see this awesome tube winch bumper on the front of this Econoline. And then you're also gonna see that we have put in here a Smitty-built winch. That is going to be a 12K winch. Did the synthetic rope on there, and to match this one, we did also put the Smitty-built shackles on there as well. This thing is going to be really nice, so if it does get into issues, he's always got that to pull himself out, or he can pull out his friends. But overall, a really nice look. Now you're gonna see this on one of the other RV bumpers that we did, is we added this top section to it. So just know that that is an option too. This is normally just the tube winch bumper is the main tube. However, you've noticed that in the last couple of the videos that we've done, a lot of the customers have decided that they wanted to add this top section, which to me, I say it's taking it back old school and looks killer. I dig it. Again, guys, what do you think? Do you like it? Which way? Top section, no top section? I want to see these comments. I want to see somebody comment on this thing. And talking about commenting and subscribing, I know that you guys have already all subscribed to this channel. However, I know that you haven't, because when I look at the analytics, like 50% of you guys that watch our videos are not subscribed. So while you're hanging out here, give us a thumbs up, punch that subscribe button. And while you're bored, you can also check out Growing Up Garage and the latest adventures that we're doing on, man, look at that, something got me, I don't even know. The latest adventures, what we have going on over there, where we're trying to bring just racing and education to kids over there. A lot of fun stuff going on, a lot of big things ready to happen in 2021. So as we cruise around the side of this, you're gonna see that the whole thing does have this really nice rhino lining all the way down the side of it. And it may be, that's just the brand, it may not actually be rhino lining, it could be like Line X, I don't know. But it looks really nice. I dig that with the green and the black all together. So let's talk about the rear suspension, what we've done in this. So this is a two-wheel drive, guys. If you didn't know, I'm gonna refresh you on that. What we've done in the back of this is we've added a set of custom springs to get all the lift out of there, so we're not running any blocks in the back of that, which is ideal, especially if you're going to be doing any kind of off-roading or trail driving, it's going to be nice. But keep in mind, guys, if you're just wanting to lift your van and it's going to be a street-only van, you will still benefit from the springs greatly, as it's going to give you a much more enjoyable ride on the street, and your passengers are going to love it as well. So in the back of this, we also added a set of Fox shocks. Now, we're going to talk about one more thing we did in the back of this, and that is also going to be a gearing change. This is a 7.3 diesel, so this has got the killer engine in it. We know that a lot of you guys love that 7.3. So this originally had a set of 373 gears in it. We bumped it up to a set of 410s, and then we also added an ARB locker to the rear, so that when he does want to off-road it, he is able to completely lock that differential up. Now, the benefit also in having that onboard air, we're running the dual compressor in this. I'll make sure that Austin gets all the way underneath there and films that. But when we get back to the other side, I also want to show you a quick release fitting that we put in. That way you are able to deflate your tires. I mean, heck, you can do that no matter what. But now with the onboard air, you are also able to inflate your tires, which is a huge plus for all you guys that want to go play in the soft sand. So as we're going to keep rolling around to the back of this thing, we're going to see, there we go. Now we don't need to get sideways anymore. Our method wheel, we're sitting straight on our BFG tire. So this is our rear tube bumper. This has the dual swing setup. We also are running a killer aluminous, here, wait, I got to block the license plate. Don't anybody check this out. No one can ever see that. All right, so anyways, me just being me. So we are running an aluminous box, which is really nice. And then we are also running the rack up on top for the aluminous. So if you want to carry additional things up there, you can, and also be able to secure it. So you can see that this whole rear bumper, we're going to have the dual swing outs if you're not familiar with this at all. So real quick, I want to show you, that's one key thing, is a lot of people ask, well, if I'm going to do that, it's going to block my license plate. And where can I put my license plate? That is going to be where it works really well, putting it on the back. You'll see these two little, they almost look like bolts. These are going to be the LED lights that we have also put in there, and then those go onto the back. Well, what we've done, one other thing better, is we've put a quick release fitting here. That way, if you ever decide that you want to take your box swing off, that way you have easy accessibility to your door. You're able to do that, disconnect the wiring, put your license plate back on your stock location. So a little tip, a little trick, just something for you guys to think about if you're going to be adding accessories to the back of your van. You may want to think about what you're going to do there. So hopefully that helps someone out there. So the double swing, it's also going to give you this awesome tread plate on there. And it's dusty, it's actually been sitting here for a day or two. So this thing is killer on the outside. Oh, let me show you this quick release where we got that. All right, guys, so here we have our quick release fitting. You're easily able to put a airline in this, and it comes with the airline from ARB, plugs into here. That way you can fill up your tires, your stand-up paddle boards from aisle, or anything else that you want to do. That works really good for that. I'm gonna have to go to the other side, and we're gonna get a shot of that ARB compressor mounted up underneath the floor of this thing on the other side. All right, so you can see there's a lot of other wiring craziness going on down here, but you can see here we also have our ARB mounting plate, so that we do sell these plates right here by themselves. And what's nice about this plate is it's going to mount the dual compressor and the solenoid kit all on one plate, and then you can mount that whole aluminum plate to your vehicle. So you can see that there's also some auxiliary batteries behind Austin, but this is going to be all plumbed in to give air to the locker and to whatever else you want to do. So I know a lot of times we don't get under here and show you guys all this fun stuff. Normally we're just showing you guys radius arms and stuff, but let's go check out the inside of this thing, because it is going to be nice when it's all done. So right now this is a build in progress, so it's looking like this thing is going to be killer, and you're not going to really need any sleeping quarters down here. We'll see that, but really what I want to see is this awesome top popped up. I can't believe that this is gonna go even higher. Let's get the owner to lift this thing up. Let's check it out. Let's see what it does. So as you can see, this thing starts to go up. We'll let Austin put one of his fun animations in there, like 18 years later, 36,000 years later. I don't know, he always screws with me. I got something in my hand, in my mouth. But here it goes, guys, it's going up. And no matter what, I could already stand up in here before this thing went up. So there's so much room for activities in here. I got nothing to save right now. I'm just watching it go up, right? You know? So let's find out from Ben. So Ben, this was done by Colorado Camper Vans, right?
Yeah.
How long did it take?
5-week build time.
5-week build time. And then it went straight from them to us to do all this other craziness. Never ends. I think we're almost there. So much room for activities in this thing, guys. This is ginormous. This is truly impressive how much room that is in here. I really like this, and I'm gonna have to say that in the past I saw some, you know, things that people said about Colorado camper vans, and I think that the craftsmanship, everything in here looks killer, guys. I mean, I'm no wood guy, but I'm definitely giving this a thumbs up. I think that this is beautiful, very nicely done. A ton of room up here. I love this, guys. I mean, honestly, having that much room really makes it nice. I don't know, guys, if you guys got any more questions. I mean, the other thing I thought was cool is I like the lighting in it. It's on a dimmer switch too, so you can actually like, we could dim the lights and set the mood. Yeah. You know, or just put a disco ball up in there. It's a party all the time. You got a van, your party goes where you go. So, and you're also gonna have some storage up in the front of this, which is going to be nice. That's pretty cool. Oh, you know what? I forgot one other thing that we added to the front of this, and it's up front. Let's talk about the Switch Pro and where we mounted it. I didn't show you that, so I thought this video was over, but it's not. All right, so guys, the one last thing I forgot to show you is the Switch Pro panel. These things are great and really easy to wire. That's what we love about them. So right now he's only using 2 of the buttons on here, one for the air and one for the rear locker. So now when he adds the front lights or rear lights to it, he's already gonna have that wired in. He's only gonna need to run the wiring from the whatever he puts in up to the control panel in the front. No need to run additional wires, fuses, breakers, any of that other craziness all the way into the dash, which is going to be ideal. You know, we don't want a bird's nest of stuff under your dash. So I think that is it. This van is just amazing. I totally love this. Hopefully we will see this in a future video when maybe we go join him for some fun off-road adventures. If I missed something in this video, guys, let me know, because when we see him again, I will be sure to add it. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching this. Thank you for giving us a thumbs up and smashing that subscribe button. I'm Jeremy from Weldtec Designs, and I will see you guys in the next video.